love you, Mom.
I love you too. We're back. Come on over. I just finished cleaning up my stuff. Look at this stem. Look at this stem. That's how big the stem was of the bud that I broke down. Or is. Stem is, not was. And my grinder is mighty full still. Oh, look at, here's another, some more of the, I was saving these. I've made tea, you know, I've steeped I should say them, the stems, and I put them in hot water, and then I put some honey in it with the THC honey. And I enjoy that, and it really relaxes me. Thank you. You're smoking with me. Welcome back, Dead Poets Tampa. I think I should make some tea tonight. I have some. I think I have my honey right here. Yep. It's THC honey. I took the keef from my grinder. And I put this in a boil, like some water, and I put it on the stove to simmer so that the THC or the keef would infuse in it into the honey, and now you have THC honey. Oh, the tea, yeah. Save your stems. Save your stems. Put the hot water over it. Put some natural honey in it. See, I have to roll my. Not bad, right? Whew. That's gassy. That's bad. Hey, Bill, hey, let's get it. Turn up. Let's get it. Turnip and radishes. Just kidding. That was corny, I know. What time is it? 9:10. You want to hear, it's 11:10 there. Oh yeah. In Florida. It's 11:11 now. Yeah, it's 11:11. I already actually had street insights. I was involved in gangs and illegal activities in the 90s. So none of what I'm reading is a shock or a surprise to me. A lot of people have judged a book by its cover and assumed Big Doobie's facts. They didn't realized that I had gained gang knowledge and affiliation from the 90s. Not any longer. I do still communicate with them, but I don't, that's not a life that I take part in anymore. He shocked you? Well, I had actually knew prior because last year I met Snow Billy, the one that got shot in the head and the neck. And when he came out, he ended up writing a book when he was in there. And I proofread and edited his whole book plus his audio book. So, like I knew all behind it. And see, the thing about seeing that movie played out here in Tucson that I'm familiar with have the highlights on their story like Tekashi does because of the celebrity of Tekashi. Oh, really? He holding it? I have the whole thing. I'm the one that proofread and edited it. I worked on 16 hours straight to get it done. Like front to back, I did 16 hours. I got it done. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry guys, I had to deal with my children. We were getting a little unruly. So those rats wasn't his first. Nope, not to me. Yeah, I really have. I'm a professional. I've done a lot of work. A lot of work. In and out of the music industry. So I got shot at 17 years old. I was showing on the earlier broadcast or the earlier live stream. And it changed direction and it was blown out my Achilles tendon. It was a 22 hollow point. So hey guys. How are you guys doing this evening? Oh my god. This, I keep buffering, guys. But this joint is, like he said, it's a Tampax. It's really gassy. It's like so fucking gassy. It's strong. Very strong. Like, I'm good already. I'm good. And it's been like 10 minutes. I know my limits just because I have to get to work really. So, but yeah, you guys should try steeping your stems for some tea. You put some sugar or stevia or honey or whatever you have in there to sweeten it if you want, but use the stems, use every part of it. Great. Oh, thank you. Hi, DJ Will. Hi, DJ Will. My Wi-Fi is tripping. Let me see. Hold on a second. Hit the Cash App. Hey. And thanks. Smash the thumbs up button. Yeah. Pretty flower. Hit the cash app. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry I'm buffering, guys. Like everything like hit at once. Like I was going on and on about how I work best under pressure. And the universe decided to hit me over the head with a bunch of shit at one time. So I feel that 6ix9ine did what 6ix9ine was built for. That's what I feel. I believe that 6ix9ine did what 6ix9ine was built for. Sorry, I know I'm frozen. Fuck. I think 6ix9ine did what 6ix9ine was built to do. 6ix9ine did what 6ix9ine was built to do. Hold on. Hold on. No, I'm having an issue here. Hold on, guys. Is that better? I am back. Sorry, guys. I had to connect to a different account. Oh, what the fuck is that surged ride? Fucking autocorrect. My bad. Hey. Hey. Yeah, we back. So, what do I think about Tekashi telling, Jesus, here we go again. I think Tekashi did exactly what Tekashi was built to do. That's what I think. I think that people made decisions that they shouldn't have made on both sides, or on all sides, I should say. But I wasn't surprised. I definitely wasn't surprised. He was built for the game that he wanted to play. I'll put it that way. He did exactly what he was built to do. He was built to be be an informant. So I'm not surprised at his actions of informing, you know what I'm saying? So oh, thank you. Yeah, we're still very good. We're close, like we're cool. We're cool. We're in contact. He knows that I did a lot of work for him. I did a lot of work for his projects. A lot of his projects. So yeah, he's cool. He's good. He's good. Everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Some people think he turned informant after the sexual assault case. He did. That's why he started hanging with 9Trey after he got that case. I don't know necessarily that the two are related. Yes, sir. That they used, you know what I'm saying, that they planted him or something. Um, I don't know about that part, but should have made him part of the organization. Should they have made him part? No, they shouldn't have. Not in my not in my opinion. No. Um, no. Yeah. It was not. Did Mal Murder seem thirsty for money to you? I believe everybody had their own agendas, and each of them wanted their own agendas to be the one that played out. And this is what the repercussions are. It's very unfortunate because there's talent, there's business savvy, there's, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot that was lost in that story. There's just a lot that was lost, you know. It's very unfortunate. You know, families are torn apart. Um, so much is affected. Children, from children to adults, you know, to the elderly even. It's very, very sad. On everybody who was involved. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he got found guilty. Did they have did they have his trial yet? Just, I know a lot of things have been on hold because of COVID. You guys are giving me some good questions. Throw some more at me. I like this. This is fun. What do you guys think? He took the stand in the sexual assault case on the guy. Yeah, we did cover some. So, but I don't think that's necessarily why he was hanging out with Nine Trey. I think it just organically happened, and like I said, everybody seemed to have their own agenda and wanted theirs to be the one that was at the top, and they were willing to do whatever it took to try to attain that. So, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that the government planted him with Nine Trey or BMF? What is BMF? BMF. I apologize for my ignorance. What is BMF? I'm tired. Well, no, I'm high. That's why I didn't want to smoke before I fucking read. But I got, like, I craved it, so I had to. Black Mafia family. Oh, I haven't got any of that yet. No. No, I haven't received anything yet. If you have any, send it over. I'll check it out. Big meats, yeah. Mm-mm. No. Members because we don't have them all the time. Okay. Scary. They need to understand that. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's not a life to live. They're literally buried alive. You know what I'm saying? They're inside of a facility of concrete. A lot of people are never going to come out of there alive. Why would you want to be put in that situation? Or put yourself in that situation? Oh, my eyes went because I was reading a text. That's where my eyes went. Sorry. Did I look all crazy? It was very hard reading the Nipsey Hussle transcripts. Well, the part that was difficult for me to read was the getaway driver / ex-girlfriend. Trying to get into her character was hard because of her language, the way she speaks. So it was very difficult, and it was like that one was like pulling a tooth for me to read. I just did not want to read it. I was like, But everything else is interesting, and I'm still reading more. So be ready for more. You guys haven't heard everything yet. There's so much more. You guys will be amazed. It's crazy. It's very, very interesting. Well, thank you. I used to like doing that. I'm a smartass. Sorry, I'm still working on my blend. Oh, that's okay. You good? Thank you though. It was hard. I would end up with headaches, just really straining to try to work out her speech, you know? Just because I also tried to get into somewhat of a character and use somewhat of a tone, but if I'm focusing so hard on what words are coming out of her mouth after the other word, and I'm focusing on what sense it's making, and it's so hard. So I can't put my energy into like her character, and I don't know. It just, for me, it just was like, it was very, like, that one wasn't my best performances. Those ones weren't my best performance. Oh, thank you. Thanks. I enjoy doing them, you know what I'm saying? But I don't understand, because according to what she testified to, she's highly educated. You know what I'm saying? So, but I also understand what region of the country she comes from, and so I don't know if it was ignorance to what she was really involved in, or if she is lying through her teeth. Yo, when you change people on your voiceovers, I'd be like, hell no. Oh my god, thank you. Yeah. My mom, that's how my mom read to me when I was little. So it's natural to me. It's comes very natural to me. So, and then I like when I read, I try to read it as if I'm reading like a normal conversation as what I'm saying right now at this very moment out of my mouth. So it can sound natural, you know? So I try. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate it. Like, who knew at, especially at my age, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be getting all this attention for reading of all things. Reading all those I was actually court savvy before that. I have a lot of, well, I have some experience in family law and a little less experience in criminal law. So a lot of the lingo, you know, I understand what it is, or I understand how to say it or pronounce it. The only thing that gets me caught up is the way that other people in other parts of the country or wherever they are, different street names or different words are said, like how they're pronounced, or you know what I'm saying? So like I try to read it as it's phonetically written according to what I was taught in either the rules of reading and writing. So I've worked hand in hand with attorneys, and actually I would do all of the legwork in family law court cases to from child support to child custody to divorces. I've also done people's bankruptcies, and then some criminal stuff. I never worked as a paralegal. However, I did all the work that a paralegal does, and the only time I hired an attorney was when I was ready to go in for like a trial or something, just so that in case I missed anything or he's able to object to something that I was not made aware of, like that I was not, you know, like on point with, he was able to catch that. So that's when I would bring an attorney in. So I like to know exactly everything that's happening, you know, and if it is somebody that's close to me, or somebody that, or even, you know, something for me and my own situations, I need to know everything about it. Everything in between it, every single comma and question mark and exclamation point, exclamation mark, and all of that stuff. Like, I need to know about it. I do the same with my health. I know all my lab numbers, my values, what all those values mean. I absorb shit that probably doesn't make sense to a lot of people, or people wouldn't use it on a daily basis. But, you know, it's just something I do. Oh, thank you. You're the shit with the transcripts, Bill G said. Thanks. With your legal expertise, how important is a private investigator for the defendant? It depends what situation they're in. I know with a case that I have not yet fully sought to make me whole in the situation. I know that the private investigator that was hired for their benefit ended up being something that was not good. So it depends on the situation. Good for you, Bill. Let me put this down and how. Yes. Good for you. You know what? I'm not happy that it took 3K to fucking do it, but I'm glad you have your gun rights back. Good job. Good job. You know, it could work, the private investigator could work for their benefit or against them. You know what I'm saying? It truly depends. Yeah, I'm all about gun rights. Arizona, we're the wild, wild west here. We can conceal carry without a permit, all of that stuff. Just as long as you're not a felon. It's suggested, you know what I'm saying, but it's not required. Okay. Facts. A Texas boy needs his guns, just like an Arizona rootin' tootin' gal like me. I will pop my shit anytime, any place. Do not test me. Stay away from my kids. Shit. But my phone's dying. I gotta finish. I gotta start charging it so I can. All my felonies were non-violent to all distribution and stuff like that. Oh wow. The sound changes for the rest of the recording. Okay. It's getting really hot too. What's your view on the pro se lawyers? Well, if they have the like me, you know what I'm saying, with my cases, I was very versed on every single case that I either had or worked on for somebody. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? You can do exactly everything an attorney does. Just look in those books. It's in there. Go down. I don't know. Like and every case that I've ever been a part of or helped out in was a win. Like in my favor or the favor of the people that I helped. So I have helped fathers especially not only get visitation rights but also sole custody in some cases. Case law? What do you mean about case law? You're about to get off here. Yeah, I'm about to get off here. Going to drop the med. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be reading that out loud. Oh, okay. References. Oh, what do I use for case law? It depends. Like if it's a family law case, I'll go into the books that highlight family law. One specific what is it called? Arizona Revised Statute. I was able to use ARS 25-6 something. I forgot the numbers now off the top of my head, especially because I wasn't thinking about it. But I was able to use that because when I was divorcing my ex, he one of the reasons that I left him was because of domestic violence. He was extremely violent against me, my physical body. Like, I was spat on, I was punched, I was kicked, I was like my mouth was busted open, like, just, and it happened for a long time. But it started happening in front of the kids, and that's when I was good. I was done. I was like, I'm good. Let's go. But in Arizona, one of the laws that I found out is that if you are a repeat offender, a repeat domestic violence offender, you cannot have custody of your child. So I tried to use that as leverage so that I could walk away peacefully. I told him, if we go to trial, if you take me to trial, you're not going to get custody because of this. Do you really want to go through that? All I want is just go ahead and sign off custody of our son, because they're going to do it anyway, and just give me the furnishings of our home, of our marital home, so that I can have beds and furnishings for the kids. And I told him that he can have the home, that he could have the equity. I had built up a business for him, a landscaping business from the ground up. I did all the work for it, all the paperwork for it. I did all the taxes. I did everything. I did the payroll. I did even what is it called, workers' comp, taxes, like all of that stuff. I did all of it. I did all of the bids. I did all of the estimates. I did all of the contracts. I did every single thing for that business. Anyway, I built that business up. I told him he could have the business. I told him he could have both vehicles that we had for the business. Just give me the one vehicle that I can transport the kids in safely, custody of our son, and the furnishings. You can have the rest. That's all I want. You can have the rest. I don't need your money. I don't want your money. I don't fucking need your money. He took me to court. I was like, if you take me to court, I'm going to ask and fight for half of everything. I don't fucking want it. He lost. He took me to court. It's an Arizona statute. It's an Arizona revised statute. Look it up in your area if that's something that you're that is going on in, a case or somebody that you're familiar with. But yeah, in Arizona, if you commit acts of domestic violence and you're a repeat offender, you are not allowed to have custody of your child. Yep. And then also, the kids' donor, he and several of my siblings joined together last year to try to have basic CPS on me. They used CPS, they weaponized CPS against me, and I had to dig around, and I found myself with the with the advice of of another person, but I found in the United States Constitution that they were violating, that CPS was violating my rights and my civil rights, and so I kindly put my foot up their ass when I pulled out the Constitution, and they had to back the fuck off. My kids were with me, and the cops were called, and so that they could try to get the kids away from me. Showed them all my court paperwork. They said, have a nice day. Let me see, what's your view on the RICO being used on the urban community? I think it's disgusting. She left the dog when we broke up and hasn't checked up on the dog in 2 years. Now all of a sudden she wants to keep it. No. You have, oh, you're welcome. You have a civil matter. Your ex took, I'm sorry, I haven't read that. I have a civil matter. My ex took the dog and won't get, she took it, went to jail over warrants, and she picked up the dog. Yeah. Okay, how long has it been since she's had the dog? And you are allowed to take her to small claims court. It's not that she will go to jail for anything. It's just so that the court can make right what, you know, what is lost. That's terrible. There's a lot of females that are just so disgusting, and it's like, at the end of the day, it's not their fault. It's really not anybody's fault why they behave the way they behave. There's a lot of things that have happened in their lives, in all of our lives, that have made us who we are and made us do the things that we do. At the same time, we are very conscious, most of us are conscious and aware of what's right is right and wrong is wrong. Yet and still we make choices that aren't very flattering a lot of the times. But when we do end up learning and we end up elevating, and hopefully we elevate, and you know, we make different choices in life, and we also hopefully we try to correct the wrongs, you know. I'm not, like, you guys are not my fans though, like, for real though, like, no, like, I appreciate you guys, you know what I'm saying, like, I do this for you guys. She left the dog when we broke up and hasn't checked up. Yeah, I read that. That's just terrible. How long? Let me see. What's your view on the RICO? I think, yeah, the RICO being used on the urban community, I think it's absolutely disgusting. How did CPS violate your rights? Because CPS has zero jurisdiction in my home or on my children. So they needed to step the fuck back. 2 years. So she's had the dog for 2 years already. She's had the dog for 2 years already. That's going to be hard to get the dog back, if that's the case, unless there was some sort of agreement. You might be able to get her to, you know what I'm saying, I mean, it depends. I'd rather talk to you like one-on-one, that way, you know, in case anybody else is watching, I don't want to give away, you know, some of the tactics you can use to be able to get your dog back. But yeah, I'm willing to do that. I'm not a lawyer by any means. I'm not a professional by any means, but I do know some things. I believe it was the 4th, 6th, and 14th Amendments, or something like that. It was 3 different amendments. something like that. Let me see if I can find it. I actually have an audio recording of when I was experiencing that, and when I got a phone call of who gave me the information to use about the United States Constitution. And so I told her I wanted to send that over to her so that she can edit it down so she can share the relevant information so that other people are made aware of their rights, and that CPS has absolutely no jurisdiction, and you need to protect your kids because they're trying to take your kids away from you and fucking sell them and fucking do horrible things. There's been a lot of children here in Tucson that I personally know that my own personal babysitters used to babysit that were taken away by CPS or were not given the services that they needed, and these children ended up dead. So it's a very disgusting system. If you can avoid it, do it at all costs. If you are a part of it already, fuck, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? But do everything you can. If they're telling you to do all this shit, do it. Unless I find a way for you to be able to get out of it the way that I was, and get my children out of their fucking evil clutches, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll definitely have her drop that audio because it's very important. It's disgusting what that, especially when it's being used maliciously and being weaponized. You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all say that you love these kids and what the fuck you just did to them? Make that make sense. Make it make sense. And then y'all get mad at me because what you tried to do didn't fucking work, and my kids are happy and healthy and thriving and still with me, and like, y'all didn't get what the fuck you wanted. But y'all mad? Alright, go be mad over there. I got some amazing kids over here. Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, I told them, get the fuck up off my porch before I stick my foot all the way up your fucking ass. That's the statement I gave. No shit. No shit. I have audio recordings of me leaving those messages with them. No shit. That's the statement I made. You guys are violating my civil rights and the civil rights of my children. If you do not stop harassing me and my children, I will file charges against you guys. Get the fuck up off my fucking porch. Get the fuck up off my phones. Don't go to my kids' school. Get the fuck away from us. Fuck you. These are my kids. I'm the only one, the only person, not nobody else, not their biological donor, not their fucking aunties and uncles and whoever the fuck and their fucking grandparents on that side. Nobody. I'm the only person that has been here for all of my kids. All 6 of my kids. I've never missed or skipped a fucking beat. So, fucking try me. Yep, they sure did. They sure the fuck did. And a whole lot of other shit. And a whole lot of other shit. A whole lot. The same ex that I divorced because he was beating my ass, he found himself on my fucking doorstep yelling and cursing at me one day, and I told him he needed to get the fuck up off my doorstep, because if not, I was carrying, like, I was armed and it was loaded, and I was in full, intention of using it to alleviate the threats. He called the cops on me, said that I threatened to kill him. So the cops came. I didn't even open my door. They're like, "Can you come to the door?" I was like, "No, what do you need to talk about?" I was talking on the intercom to them. They're like, "Well, your ex is out here saying that you threatened to kill him. Did you do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I absolutely did." They're like, "Why did you do that?" I'm like, "Because he's been yelling and cursing at me and threatening me for the past, I don't know how long. I have it all on videotape on my surveillance, my home surveillance, and I told him I felt threatened and that he needed to leave, and if not, I would shoot him and kill him." Absolutely. They're like, to leave. So they had to go over to the car and tell him she's within her rights of threatening you to kill you. Get the fuck up off her property. So sorry, it's starting to skip around again. But yeah. That's basically what happened. There's like, and I think a lot of why I've had to learn a lot of laws is because a lot of people have tried to weaponize the law against me or my children. I didn't use it to get around the imminent risk claim. There was no imminent risk. They weren't in any imminent risk. So it was their way of trying to hurt me. That's the only way they know how to get to me. I don't pay attention to them any other fucking day. So I don't pay attention to them. So they weaponize either the law or the courts or CPS or whatever against me. It's been really fucking crazy, and I'm just like, alright, cool. I just do the matrix on them. They're like, boom. Get them right back out of here. Yeah, I don't deal with the shit. People are evil. They truly are. Yep. So every single claim that they have ever made against me, unsubstantiated. I've been taken to court for domestic violence because apparently I whipped my sister's ass, but she had done something to my child, and then when I was whipping her ass, she pulled a knife out on me and tried to slice me more, and so I got charged with domestic violence, but they weren't ever able to fulfill that case, and so, it was over. I'm going to, I talked to her about it a couple of months ago, and both of us have been so busy, but it's something that I'll bring up to her again, so that way, we can see. It's very interesting, but I believe it was the 4th, 6th, and the 14th, if I'm not mistaken. I do have notes about it, and like I said, I have the audio of it and audio of all the calls and communication, all the communication between me and CPS and the police department, the donor, all of that shit. Like last year, my kids, because of them, were not allowed to spend my birthday with me. They wouldn't even let them, much less spend a phone call with me on my birthday, or a video call. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking disgusting. Yeah, I do too. And that's why I said I don't mind sharing things about my life, because everything that I've gone through, there's been a lesson at the end of it, or during it, at some point of it, there's been a lesson. And if I can help other people achieve those same wins, or go through things without the pain attached to it, I'm willing to do it. You know, and it's funny because I have seen some of these individuals. Did you see me almost fly backwards? I have seen some of these individuals since that they did that, right? And I don't remember at the time when I see them that they did that, because I'm focused on something else completely and entirely. But the entire time we're in each other's presence and talk shit about fucking, it is the most fucking hilarious thing. It is the most hilarious thing. And then, like, I end up coming home, I'm like, why the fuck are they so, like, out of pocket? Like, that you're fucking, like, you look ridiculous. You sound like, I'm not even listening to you, because I don't, like, it's a sound I don't, like, it fucking makes my ears bleed. So why the fuck are you still there speaking? So, then I come home and I'm like, why the fuck were they so upset? Like, the fuck did I do to you? And then I'm thinking back, I'm like, oh shit, they fucking called CPS on me. Ah, that shit didn't fucking work. Ah, you dumb bitches. Ah. Y'all need to go figure something out, because all my life I've been able to do it with 6 kids on my back. I've been a mom for going on almost 26 years. October will be 26 years that I have been a mom. And I, where the fuck did it end? And you, like, where did you end up? Now you can't even have a relationship with my kids. You say you love them, but you pull some dumbass shit like that. Fuck out of here. The fuck away from me. And your kids love me all the same. So, I've always taken care of the kids. So, yeah. Sorry, got a little excited about that, but that's how it happened. They barely have 1 kid themselves, or 2 kids themselves. And it's like, and you want 4 of mine? The fuck? And then when you have the 4, you guys start bickering amongst each other, because you guys couldn't figure out how to take care of 4 extra human beings. Everything that I've been doing all my fucking life, all their lives. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's how it ended up happening. But if I can use that in order to help other people, because, like I said, it's not like when people do that shit, like, they do it out of malice and hatred, and it's not okay. And if I can help people avoid that, they had them at some point. Yeah, because they were with BioDonor. They were visiting BioDonor. And then he worked together with them. He didn't take care of the kids. He didn't want to take the kids. He didn't want them with him. He went and left them with my siblings. He was like, yeah, you guys call CPS, but y'all take care of them. The fuck? The shit was so fucking hilarious. Hilarious. It was a shit show. It truly was. That's why I said I know a lot of the cases that are out there, it's because of fucking grimy, slimy, fucking shitty ass fucking people, females and males. It's fucking disgusting. Oh hell no, I tell them. No. I used to sit and talk. Oh yeah, really? Oh, that's really interesting. Oh, I hit my kids too. Tell me more. Tell me more. The fuck? Y'all stupid. Dumbass shit. I used to patronize them. You know what I'm saying? Just so they could fucking waste their fucking time. Like, y'all gonna waste my time? Let me waste yours real fucking quick.
Anything, Pastor.
Yeah. I've had FBI at my door. I'm like, oh, you got a copy of my phone records? I have the same copy inside. You guys keep that one. I'm going back inside. Don't come back. So. Don't bother me. Like, not doing anything wrong to anybody. Not doing anything. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not doing anything illegal. I got y'all's back though. Thank you. People just need to let me work in peace. Let me be a mom happily in peace. That's it. Can I just be happy in peace? That's all I care about. Like peace and creativity and building my kids up. And is the AC still not working?
It's like last summer.
Okay, so put the big fan on.
Well, it's because I'm.
No, but when you opened the door, I felt like a large thing of heat come. I need to move some money around in order to make it happen, but it's gonna happen. Yeah. Alright guys, I need to get to work. I spent a lot of time today, so I'm glad that you guys were part of it. But I need to get back to work, and I've been doing a lot of talking, and I can feel like my muscles and my vocal cords are tired, and that's going to affect my reading. So let me go rest up for a little bit, and then I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Yeah, I did too. Thanks for smoking with me, y'all. That was dope. I really like doing stuff like that. So next time I go live, let's do it again, because I more than likely will be smoking then soon. Have a good one. Peace.